Well, hello everybody and welcome to another video. And in this one, we're gonna be doing we're we're doing something new. I thought I did it. I thought I would do it before, or I thought I would do it because last year when the first season was going up, a bunch of people were reviewing it, and I just really enjoyed watching it. And now they're back with the second season, and I thought, hey, why don't I do it? Especially for the month of horror on my channel. But what are we doing in this video, ladies and gentlemen? We are going to be reviewing Chucky Season 2, Episode 1, and each and every week on Wednesday we will be reviewing every episode leading up to the finale, and then we'll be reviewing each season from now on. But with that said, if you like, please leave one and subscribe. And with that said, let's get into it. And man, this first episode I really did enjoy. I really enjoyed the foundation laying and just the relationships between the characters, especially Jake and Devin. Those two just really won me over in the first season, and I really feel like they love and care for each other. And everybody else within the series, I really like their relationships, whether it be they care for each other, or whether it be they hate each other. And yeah, but yeah, so let's get into the pros first of all. The first thing I really enjoyed was again the relationship between Jake and Devin. Really enjoyed that and how they love each other. And one I found really intriguing was the relationship between Lexi and her mom. I didn't really get it from the first season. Like, I got like they had problems, but that her mom seemed to somewhat care about her, and Lexi seemed to really like her. But in this season, I think after the finale of the last season, it really turned on its head. Now Lexi's mom does not seem to care about her at all, and she just I remember in the last season her mom just like thinking Lexi's all bullshit and she's just lying to get the clout, or get like her side covered. But this side, it looked like her mom did not care, did not believe a single thing that Lexi said, and just only cares about her and her political game, because she's trying to run for mayor. But that seemed to drive Lexi and Caroline really closer, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy stories and relationships that drive people closer because of the dislike of someone else. But Caroline really needs to look out for herself, because all I'm gonna say is she got Lexi, Jake, and Devin into some serious trouble, because yeah, she basically let someone, I think you all know who, back into their lives. And yeah, so I really enjoyed the relationship. And another interesting story I really found with Lexi is she seems to be needing someone by her side at all times, because in the last series, um what's her fucking Wheeler Jr., he died, and that was really sad. And I didn't really connect with him. I'm like, oh man, Lexi doesn't have anyone. But in this one, first episode, it's only like a year after the last season. She's already with another guy, and they're about to do it, and you know, uh, and it just like it's really like sad in a way, because I've seen people like that before. And then also on the other side, she has her drug problems, which she's snorting pills, she's smoking weed, and yeah, and I really hope they can create a story out of that connects the mom, Caroline, and Lexi into a stronger unit, and then, hell, maybe they'll take on Chucky 3-on-1 or something, or 3-on-3, going off the fact that there's like 72 other Chuckies now. So, yeah, hopefully we get something really heart wrenching out of that, and I would really enjoy that. And I really find it interesting in Lexi's backstory and the things she's trying to deal with. And she's hiding from people. And I also really liked the way her and Caroline connected in this episode, because Lexi's being more upfront. She's not hiding everything. She's swearing around Caroline and, just really motivating Caroline and protecting her, giving her a knife, which I don't promote giving children knives, but if they need protection, then, give it to them if you know that they can use it. And then second of all, I just can really tell Lexi cares about Caroline. And I really like that. Now, on to the negatives. The only things I can recall not liking about this episode was the amount of time with Jake's younger brother or stepbrother, Gary. Now, this is spoiler territory, but I thought they could have dragged the relationship like 1, 2, or 3 episodes to really build the relationship between Jake and Gary. And like I got like they're loving and stuff from the first episode. I really got that. But I didn't have like that hook that hooked me, that really made me feel for Jake. Like I do, but not as much as I would as, say, if Gary was around a couple of episodes, because they didn't give it enough time between Jake and Gary, because what ends up happening in the end of the episode is, someone knocks on Lexi's door and Caroline's like, oh, la 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 la, I'm gonna go see it, which, tip from my point of view, if anyone knocks on your door, do not answer it, because, yeah, unless it's DoorDash, because they leave the food and then leave, or Walmart order, because then they leave your groceries after knocking. But make sure they're gone. And then if they're still at the door, don't answer it. Don't answer. Never sign for orders. Always just tell them to drop it at the door. But besides that, Caroline opens the door, and guess who's there? Chucky. But not just by himself. He's being carried by Gary. And what do they have? A bomb. And holy shit, I was not expecting that level of brutality from Chucky. Because Chucky just comes on in, sits on the couch, and Jake and Devin come on down. And then they're introduced to Chucky, like, hey guys, how you doing? And then he forces them to sit down. And then, they just wait, and Chucky just holds them hostage with the bomb that he built, with or without Gary. I think without Gary. But till Lexi comes down, and Jake is texting Lexi, and this is where the whole drug usage is creating a problem, because she's not answering her phone. She's doing drugs, and instead, what happens is she comes wandering down. She's like, hello? Is anybody there? And she can't see because she's blurred in her eyes. And then Chucky, they knock the bomb out of Chucky's hand. And then Gary goes to grab it. And Gary seems to be under like a spell from Chucky. And Gary goes and grabs him, like, okay, Jake or Devin is gonna get the bomb. But then no, like 2 minutes pass, and then Chucky pops up and fucking sets it off, and then just explosion outside the house and blows out the window. I'm like, holy shit! I was not expecting that at all for a first episode. And then we lead into the cops and stuff and psychologists dealing with the kids. Like, oh, you need to go to a mental facility to deal with you. And the one thing I liked about this is they got driven to the same mental institution as Charles Lee Ray. And this is this is a just figured out thing that I kind of found confusing. Like, I know that the movies are within the same universe, but then when, like, Jake mentioned Jennifer Tilly as the actress and stuff, it seemed like, it's like, so wait, are they the actress? Are they the actors? Or are they the characters from the movie? That's just one thing I found confusing. But, I can watch the show and then just name the characters as their actual names. But that's one thing I kind of found confusing. And, yeah, but after that death, I was just, like, so starstruck, and then, the ending led on, and it seems like Chucky is gonna be seeing them, in just a bit in the next episode, because what got delivered to the mental institution? A doll. And what kind of doll? A good guy's doll. And, yeah, I'm really interested to see how that plays out, and where it will lead to in the finale, because last season's finale really, like, gripped me. It's like, holy shit. And then you see all those Chuckies being driven by Andy. But, yeah, just really interested to see how the season will play out. Really interested to see if, like, they're gonna have any short-term relationships later on in the season. I really hope not. I really hope they build on top of each relationship with everybody, so when, like, a death comes, you really feel for it, because I don't think they gave enough time to Gary and Jake to really make you feel for it. I was shocked, but that's just shock TV, in my opinion, when they just do something. But I really enjoyed the first episode. Really hope they improve from here on out. And, yeah, but with that said, ladies and gentlemen, have you watched the first episode of Season 2 of Chucky? Let me know down below. And with that said, see you all in the next one, and bye-bye.